Everyone dreams of being a trophy wife until you find out the man you're living with is a complete monster. Here's the story of Isis finding out her husband was doing the
In my
unthinkable.
marriage, there's been times where I've been being super spoiled. There's been times I've been less spoiled. There's been times where I feel like I'm not being spoiled at all.
Isis is a self-proclaimed trophy wife. She made videos telling women how to keep their husbands satisfied, how to keep their upkeep going, how to do things to make their marriage work so you can remain a trophy wife.
All right, ladies, let's talk about 5 reasons why he doesn't see you as wife material and probably won't. So first reason is, and I feel like I'm gonna have to say this every video because this is the main problem. You out here busting it wide open. Close your legs. Some of you ladies are out here pH balance off, smelling like tuna for a man that hasn't even paid your cell phone bill.
She even made videos telling you how to keep up your hygiene and how to look good the night before.
Beauty starts the night before. So if you want to be beautiful today, you need to start last night, okay? So for hygiene, we're going to talk about feminine hygiene. For my wash down there, I use Dr. Bronner's. I mean, what else? And then I use Dove body wash. Yeah, so
And even with her doing all that, she found out the man she married was doing the unthinkable thing to her children.
6 weeks ago, I was changing my daughter, my 4-year-old daughter, and I noticed that when I changed her, she was red and very sensitive. And immediately, my first thought was, did someone touch her? Oh, God. Gosh. So I asked her, I said, baby, did somebody touch you? And she ended up saying it was daddy. I felt like my world ended on that day. My husband wasn't home at the time when she told me, but I knew he would be coming home soon, so all I could do was just say, don't tell him that you told me. And I just instantly started trying to think of how I could get my kids out of the house. Because I knew if I confronted him or asked him about it, that he would just lie. And that he would probably just continue to keep doing stuff to her, but just become more covert or more sneaky or whatever. As soon as my husband got home, he was actually picking up the boys from school, my 2 older boys from school. As soon as he got home, I told him that I was gonna go Halloween shopping with my sister because I just needed an excuse to get out of the house with all the kids. And I knew if I said something like, oh, I'm going to the grocery store, that it would be suspicious. Like, why am I bringing all the kids and like packing things like things that we would need and things like that. So going Halloween shopping was the best thing I could think of to just hurry up and get the kids out of the house. I'm sorry, I had to get myself together. So when I got to the hospital, they basically told me that we had to go to another hospital because they didn't do physical exams, like that kind of physical exam there. So a police officer escorted the kids and I to another hospital where they were able to evaluate my daughters. It ended up coming out that he had actually been touching both of my daughters, who are only 2 and 4 years old.
Now, as you can see, she's clearly distraught. It was very heartbreaking to see her break down, describing what she found out about her husband. I don't know what her plans is as far as legally against her husband, but that is just awful to go from thinking you are this perfect trophy wife doing everything that your husband would possibly desire for him to end up doing something to your child. I wouldn't wish that on anyone. I pray for her mental health, her mental strength, to be there for her children. But it's just, that's just the downside of, some of these things people go through, making this content, putting yourself out there, and then tragedy strikes. I'm just speechless at the whole thing. Like I said, I am praying for her mental health and her sanity. But, that's just the ugly downturn that some of these women go through being the perfect trophy wife. Leave a comment. Let me know what you all think about the story. Like the video. Have a good day.